What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today, man, I'm going to get out of Miami and I'm going to go back to Philly. I know I'm an Eagles fan, so got to talk to my 76ers fans and my Eagle Nation. Today, I'm going to talk about the drama going on with Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons being suspended by the 76ers and being sent home by Doc Rivers. I'm going to just get into all that, yo. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, I have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. And whenever I get a chance to, I'm going to get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you're a Madden 22 player on Xbox One, I'm going to have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. So come get at me for that. Uh, Man, oh, y'all gonna hear beeping noise throughout this video. Y'all please disregard. I apologize for the inconvenience. Oh, Ben Simmons, bruh. Obviously, look, y'all see this too, this LSU here too. So look, I went to watch Ben Simmons at one of his games when he was at LSU against Alabama. LSU lost. So I followed Ben Simmons obviously a lot going back to his days with my LSU Tigers. First, let's look at the storyline. First, you have a guy in Ben Simmons who's an all-star, a guy who's making a whole lot of money, and someone who has such a glaring weakness to his game that he just never fixed. Oh, he fixed it on Rich Paul Instagram videos. He looks amazing. He looked like the second coming of Steph Curry, but when he gets in games that actually matter, that he actually gets paid for, not only does he have such an inability to shoot the ball, he doesn't even try. Not to mention the 76ers were better than the Atlanta Hawks. Let's just call it what it was. But by them playing 4-on-5 on the offensive end in the half court, because you have a game 7 when he's under the goal and a 4'2" Trae Young is under the goal and he decides to pass the ball instead of going up there and dunking it. And I feel like it's his fault they lost the series. Now, because you look at that play in particular, you go up and dunk that basketball. Not only does your team have the lead in the fourth quarter at home, you fire up the crowd, and it may even give you a little bit of confidence to start attacking the rim a little more. And by the way, he shot an NBA playoff history low percentage at the free throw line. I think it was like 30-something% or something like that. So you got all this going on, okay? And in the heat of things, um, he sits there and doesn't really, he says, yeah, he acknowledges he has a little bit of a confidence issue, but he still wants to work with his brother, who apparently was his shooting coach. There's no effort to really go out there and get a real professional shooting coach. He still wants to work with his brother. So in the heat of frustration, you have a Doc Rivers and you have Joel Embiid kind of throw him a little bit under the bus. I'm not gonna lie, it was uncalled for, but at the same time, you emotional. It happens. So fast forward, Ben Simmons puts out there he doesn't want to play for the 76ers no more. He feels some type of way about what Doc Rivers and people said about him after the events. Now, so after all that, they let you know, look, man, we want you back, okay? We want you in Philly. We want you here. We're trying to build something here. Let's work through your issues together. Ben Simmons doesn't want to do that. He's so enriched on, I want to be traded, which is fine. So now you have Daryl Morey, who's the 76ers GM. You're basically thinking that you're going to get an all-star player back in return for Ben Simmons, like a current ascending all-star player. Y'all want Dame Lillard. Like, you want Dame Lillard on somebody like that. You actually could have had James Harden last year when people thought Ben Simmons was worth something. But you trying to get a big fish and draft picks. So basically, I think they asked the Warriors for, was it Wiggins, Wiseman, and 3 or 4 first round picks or something like that. The asking price basically for Ben Simmons was too high. So Ben Simmons is stuck in limbo. He's still there. He says, "Oh, by the way, he don't want to play in front of Philly fans because they're too mean." Like I'm gonna say we because I'm an Eagles fan, so I'm gonna throw we in there. I'm gonna throw myself. We're too mean, okay? So then, okay, you fast forward to yesterday. Now Doc Rivers and everybody talking, oh yeah, Ben Simmons coming back, blah 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 blah. He shows up basically so he doesn't get fined. Doc Rivers asked him to come in to do a defensive drill. Ben Simmons flat out declines. Like, bro, I ain't doing that. So they sent him home and he's suspended for the season opener, which I don't think to the point where Joel Embiid is even like, I don't want to talk about him no more. I ain't got nothing else to say to the man or about the man. Doc Rivers is still trying to play peacemaker here and all this other stuff. But it's just a real ugly situation. Look, as a Heat fan, I am happy. There's one less team we would have to worry about. But it's just a real sticky situation. For me personally, I don't like Ben Simmons. Like I've said that numerous occasions. He's somebody that I enjoy rooting against. It's nothing against the 76ers organization or Joel Embiid or all them. And I'm an LSU guy. I didn't like him at LSU because he just had this arrogance about him and he just felt like he was bigger than everything. And he still carries himself that way. I'm not even gonna get into some off the court stuff that went on with him to let you know what type of character he has. But bro, you've been in the league all these years. Why didn't you develop a jump shot? Or at least try or have the confidence to shoot a free throw or to dunk a basketball when you're under the goal. That's absolutely ridiculous, and fans should deserve to boo you behind that. And then I blame the 76ers organization because y'all babyfied him. Even back under Brett Brown, like people, smart, intelligent Philly fans been yelling like, hey, why isn't this guy getting better? Why isn't he shooting the ball? And all they did was tell you he don't have to shoot the ball. He's a great all-star player, all NBA defender. He don't have to shoot the ball. Well, guess what? Every time you in the playoffs, you fall short because you're playing 4-on-5 in the half court. Now, after the game, you want to be mad and say, well, I don't know if I can win, or he should have did this. But yet, you should have took care of that problem a long time ago. Now, look where it's at now. Like, look what we've done come to. So, looking at that, it got to be, really frustrating for fans because it's like, yo, I want this basketball team to win. I want this basketball team to succeed. Look, I ought to swallow my pride and took that Malcolm Brogdon deal from the Pacers. Malcolm Brogdon is a good basketball. Now, is he an all-star, all-NBA defender? No. But he's a good basketball player that's efficient, that could get the offense moving. And you won't have none of these problems. But because the 76ers organization treated him like the baby he is, they kept backing him and supporting him and I'm not saying that they need to publicly humiliate him, but at least talk to them and be like, bruh, if you don't fix this, you gonna sit down. Like you ain't gonna get minutes like that in the fourth quarter and all that. But they let him, they supported him, paid him a big contract, let him be, and now we're up to this point. They're gonna have to trade him. He does not want to be there. He's causing a toxic environment over there in Philadelphia. He doesn't want to be there. And obviously, right now, I don't think his teammates want to even play with him. So they're going to have to figure this thing out and try to get the best deal they could get for him possibly. You cannot send him back in Wells Fargo Arena in a Philadelphia 76ers jersey because he's going to hear it. I don't think he's going to do that anyway. But, hey, they got to figure it out. But Ben Simmons, I don't care for him. I think he's like the biggest baby probably in the history of sports. Like, don't get mad at people because you don't want to get better at your job. But with that being said, yo, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe, man. Miami Heat NBA and content from my other three teams throughout the year. Also, this coming Sunday and every Sunday from 10 a.m. Central to 12 p.m. Central, I co-host Big Time Sports Talk. Y'all download the ESPN with host Mike the Bandit. Y'all download the ESPN 1420 app and come check out the show, yo. It's some good stuff. Also on Mondays from 6 p.m. Central to 7 p.m. Central, I do a live Q&A. Y'all come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live, yo. Y'all should join me. It'll be some good stuff. Until then, y'all have a blessed one. Let's go Heat.